Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ayush Sharma and today's topic is get started with Linux. So before starting with the basic commands, what is Linux? So as we communicate with many developers, some say it is an operating system, some say it is a kernel. So what actually is Linux? So Linux is an operating system's kernel. Every misconception or every confusion of yours can be easily cleared or vanished. I'll link down a video in the description of the channel Gary Explains, where you can easily clear your confusion about is Linux an operating system or a kernel or both. So that's all about Linux. Now let us know about command line interface. So command line interface is a way how you can interact to your operating system or your computer. You can how you can how you can talk with your computer, how you can instruct or command your computer to perform some tasks. There are three types of very trending or very widely used terminals, that are C shell. The next one is curls, and the third one is Z shell. I have an Z shell terminal in my operating system, that is Mac OS. It is an M1 chip, so as it is the latest one, so it provides me the Z shell, which is the fastest. Now let me show you my terminal. The terminal name is Hyper. Why I use Hyper? Because it is easy to customize. It looks pretty. It's enjoyable to write code in it. It looks fun. Now let's get started with the commands. So the first command, or a very basic command you can get started with, is pwd. Just type pwd, hit enter, and what this command does, this command shows you the current directory which you are in. So I am currently in users, which contains a directory named as Super Ayush. So this is my root directory. The next command which we have is mkdir. So what mkdir does is it makes a directory. What is a directory? Directory is you in a very easy way you can say a folder. So a folder is a directory. In Linux, folder is known as directory. So if I hit mkdir and the name of the directory which I want it to give, like if I want it to be named as test, and I hit enter, so it has been created. How to know it has been created? Let me just split my screen and show you. Let's just move to another directory. I will explain this command, don't worry. Okay, so I have now reached to my desktop. Now if I do mkdir, let's do test again, and I hit enter, as you can see the directory has been created. Now the next command is rmdir. So as mkdir is used to make the directory, rmdir is used to delete the directory. So rmdir and the name of the directory, hit enter, and it's deleted. Okay, now the next command which we are going to learn is touch command. So mkdir is used to create directories and folders. Touch is used to create file. So now if I just type the command touch, name of the file, let's take check.txt. Okay, extension of the file. If you want to create a normal text file or Python or JavaScript, there are many options, many extensions to get different files, like Go for Golang. So just hit enter and the file has been created. Okay, now there are various flags you can use with the commands. It helps you to either fetch more information from a command, or just it increases the power of a command. So if like, let me take an example of mkdir. Like suppose if you want to create multiple directories using a single command, how you will do it? So you will do just type in the command, this is a flag -v just give it a space, mkdir space -v, and then type the directories which you want to create. There are there are infinite number of directories which you can create, but let's take an example. I am creating only 3 directories, so let's take test1 hit a space, test2 hit a space, test3. okay, so if I hit enter, so all these repositories are being created here, okay, as you can see here. Now same goes for rmdir -v test test1 test2 test3. hit enter, gone. We have learned about pwd, we have learned about mkdir, we have learned about rmdir, we have learned about touch. Now the next command which comes is rm. Rm is a simple command which is used to delete the files. So if you just hit rmdir and the name of the file, the file I created is check.txt. if I hit enter, so it's gone, okay. Now there are various flags which you can use with rm as well. I am taking an example of one flag, like let's create a directory first. So if I use touch check.txt, enter, again it has been created. Now rm -i is an interactive flag which is used to confirm if you want to if you really want to delete this file, because sometimes the files are very important, or by mistakenly you just hit an remove command, it is removed for it is removed completely. So in order to double check it, you can use this flag. If I hit check.txt, I hit enter, it asks me that if you actually want to remove the command. So if you hit Y, it will delete. If you hit any other key except Y, it will not delete it. So if I hit Y and enter, it's gone, okay. So now the next command is ls. Now ls command is used to list all the directories or files which are present in your current or the working directory. Now let's suppose we are on the desktop. If I create some file like test1 test2 test3, I hit enter, test1 test2 test3. Now suppose if I am completely on my terminal, how do I know if it's been created or not? So I just hit ls and it shows me all the directories that are being created, okay. Now the next command which there is a very important flag which can be used with ls command. Now suppose we know that these 3 files are visible to us, but what about hidden files? So you can use a flag named as ls -a. -a is used to list all the files including the hidden files in the working directory. So if you hit enter, see, you can see the ds store localized is also the files which are present on the desktop, but they are hidden, not visible in the GUI. GUI is graphical user interface, that is visible on the right side of the screen. Now the next command which is useful is cd. Now cd is used to change directory. What do you mean by change directory? Now if I want to move to this directory, test3, in the graphical user interface, I just have to double click it and I will move to the test3 directory. But how the same task can be performed in the terminal? It can be performed by cd command. So if you hit cd in the terminal and you do test, let's suppose we have to move to test1. So I hit test1 and I press enter. Now I am in the test1 command. How do I know I am in the test1 command? pwd, I am in the test1, okay. Or I have also modified or customized my terminal, so I know it from this indication that I am in the test1 directory, okay. Now there are various ways to use cd command. So if you hit cd space double dot, it will shift one directory backwards, like from which directory you have moved to this directory, the previous directory or the parent directory. So if you hit enter, I am back to the desktop. If you hit cd and enter, sorry, cd and enter, then it will move to your root directory, from which it will move directly to your root directory, no matter in which directory you are. Okay. The next command which comes in handy is clear. So clear is a very basic command. Like as you can see, so much commands has been written and it looks little messy. So in order to overcome this, you can just hit clear and enter, and then you will get a new window of terminal. The previous command are not being deleted or something. It is just, if you scroll up, you will see all the commands there. Like it has been shifted to upwards. It is not visible in the hyper terminal, but if you're using a normal terminal, it will be visible there. For example, let me show you. If I go to terminal and I just do mkdir -v, let's suppose test 5 or something, 5 test 6, enter, clear, and if I move above, see all the commands are here. I have cleared, it has moved, it has shifted the previous commands or the history upwards. Okay. Now the next command which is used is man. So man is very useful command. It is used to get information of all the commands. Like if I hit man and any command of the name, let us hit pwd. Okay. If I hit enter, it shows me all the information of that command. Okay. So like pwd, what does pwd return? Working directory name. Okay. These are the flags which we can use with pwd. Description utilizes utility writes the absolute path name of the current working directory to the standard output. Okay. Environment, exit status, examples, and much more. You can read it if you want. How now, as you can see, we have entered into a separate information window. How to exit it? Just hit Q and you will exit and go back to the working terminal. Okay. There are many flags with man as well. You can check it out, or you can just Google it. You will get many flags related to man. If you want to experiment or explore more, you can just Google it and you will find it. Next command is cp. So cp command is used to copy. Okay. It is used to copy a file from a directory to another directory. Let's suppose we have 3 directories, test1, test2, test3. Now I create a file. Okay, touch is the keyword used to create a file. I have created a check file. Now I want to copy this exact file to test1. So what I have to do, I have to hit cp, name of the file, okay, to check.txt. The first input takes the file which you want to copy. The next input will take the destination directory. So we want to copy it to test1. So if I hit test1 and hit enter, and now move to test1. Oh, wait. We are not in desktop. So keep this in mind. It is very hard in terminal to know in which directory you are. So just keep checking again and again. We are not in the desktop directory. So it's showing me the error that that the test1 is not found in the root directory. So let's move to desktop first. Now create again, touch the check file, enter. The check file has been created, as you can see on the right side. Now cp, the file name, first the file name, put the file name, then the destination directory, hit enter. Now move to test1 and ls. As you can see, check.txt is there in the test1 directory. Now another command is move command. So move command is used to cut and paste. Simply cut and paste. How cut and paste? It will follow the same syntax as cp. Move, mv is the keyword for move. So mv, first input, which file you want to move. Second input, the destination directory. So let's take test2 this time. Okay, hit enter. It has been moved to, wait. Again, we have done a mistake. So we are in test 1. Okay, from test 1 we cannot access test 2. Okay, we need to be in the parent directory. Okay, so to access the directory, we have to be in the parent directory. So let's move back to the desktop. What is the command? Cd space double dot. Cd space double dot. Move to the previous directory, desktop. Now move, check in first input the name of the file, second input the destination directory. Hit enter. It has been moved. As you can see, the check file has gone. Now let's move to test 2. Hit enter. Oh sorry, cd test 2. Enter ls. It has been moved to check. It has been moved to test 2. Now the next command is locate command. Locate command is used to locate the file. It is very simple, or it is follow very simple syntax, like just hit locate. Locate is the keyword and the name of the file. Okay, so if I just do check.txt and hit enter, so it shows me another file like check.txt, which has been present in some Go directory package or mod in somewhere in the Go directory. Now the next command which is used is Vim command. So now Vim command is very important command. It is used to edit your file, text file, in the command line interface itself. How? Now let's see. Here we have a check file. Now let's hit Vim. It is the keyword, name of the file, enter. So this is the another text editor window which is used to edit the file in the command line itself. Hit I to enter into the insert mode. Hit anything. Hey, welcome to my channel. Okay, and to save it, hit escape first, colon wq, save and exit. Hit enter. The file has been edited. How to check if my file has been edited or not? Either by double clicking, going to the directory, going to the file and then double clicking, or simply by hitting cat, which is another command which is used to view in the command line, which displays the content of the file. Cat check.txt, hit enter. Hey, welcome to my channel. So this was the content we just written in the check file. Okay, next is the sudo command. So sudo command is very important command because it is administrative command, you can say. It is very protective command because and it is used very widely, but very very less, or it should not be used by the beginners in a very easy way. It should not be used by the beginners because sometimes very important data can be deleted by using this command. So while using this command, just keep in mind you double check the command which you have written. Okay, so let's just make a directory. So let's just hit sudo mkdir and a new directory. Okay, if I hit enter, as you can see, it is asking me the password. So sudo command is an administrative command which requires password to run every time. If I hit my password, the directory has been created in test2. Let's list. Yeah, the new directory has been created. Okay, let's move back to desktop because it would be easy for you to see because the GUI is there in the screen. Next command is chmod command. Chmod command is used to make a file executable and to change the permission granted to the file. Now what are the permissions? So when you create a file, you have to access read and write. So you can change those access by using chmod command. How? Like, let's suppose you created a file, you have a read and write command. If you want only the permission to be granted is only to read the file, so you can change the permission by using chmod command. You just give it the permission of read, and then the user will not be able to write in the file. It will only be visible to the user. Okay, so like let's hit chmod. Now we already have a file in. Let's just create a file first. We don't have it on desktop. Let's say demo.txt. Okay, let's hit enter. Now if you hit chmod and the file name demo, wait a second, yep, the file name, wait. Oh yes, chmod is used to convert the permission. Okay, I just hit it. So how do you know what are the permissions granted to a file? So there is another command, which is another flag which is used with ls command. Ls command is used to list all the content. Just hit -l, this is the flag, hit enter. As you can see, this file has read and write. Okay, read and write both permission. Now you want to suppose change, or let's just see, there are if you are going to google the chmod command, you will see various things which can be done through this command. Basic one is like granting permission or something. So there is a way, there are various ways to grant permission or change permission to the file using this command. Let's just hit 756. This is the basic number which I also fetched from Google. So if I hit demo.txt and hit enter, and now if I do ls-l, as you can see that permissions has been changed. Okay, so it is read, write, copy and write. Okay, so these are the things that you can do with chmod command. One more is, let's just go in the increasing sequence, 766, demo.txt, enter, ls-l. As you can see, now again it has been changed. Okay, it was xrw here, now it is rw here. So there are various ways you can change using this chmod command. The next command which comes in handy is df command. Df command is used to see the space of this or the size of all the files and all present in the current working directory. So just hit df, and there are various flags which are used with df. If you just hit enter df, this is not in the human readable form. So if you hit df -h and hit enter, now it is in the human readable form, like this gigabytes and all. So it shows the capacity of your local local working system or local computer. Then the next command is hostname. Hostname is used to fetch your local system name which you have given, like host name. Just enter it and you will get your name. So it is super ayush dot local, because it is my local storage. Now if I want only yep. Now the next command is du command. So du command is used to know the disk usage. That was know the size. Now df was used to know the disk size. Now it is the du command is used to know the disk usage. Disk usage. So just hit du and the name of the file. Let's say demo.txt and hit enter. So it is using no size because it is an empty file. Now let's just move to get demo. I edited this file or the check file. Yeah, I didn't know. So let's move to test do, I guess. Yep, and do du check. Yeah, see it is, and it is showing me 8. It is still not in the human readable form. We don't know what size it is showing. Okay, so to know how much size it is, just hit du -h and the name of the file. So it is 4 KB. Okay, Uh, Now the next command is finger command. Yes, finger command. Finger command is used to short dump of information about a user, including the time of user's last login, home directory, account, and full name. So if you just hit finger and let's suppose, let me hit my username. Okay, so login, name, directory, shell, and all since last. So all the details about the login and all. The next command is ping command. Ping command is used to check your connection to the server. Let's suppose we hit ping google.com. As you can see, I am receiving the packets 64 bytes from this IP address, and this is the time. Okay, so it is very handy command to check this the connection of your local system to a particular server. Now to exit from this, you just have to press Ctrl C in the Mac. The next and the last command for today's videos is uname command. Uname command is used to display the information about your local system. So uname and just enter. So it is in Darwin. My local computer is Darwin. To get more information, just hit uname. Oh yes, if you just hit the upper arrow, okay, so you will the previous command which you have entered will copy exactly into the current space, or the current space where you are typing. So if I hit upper arrow one more time, it will show me the more previous, like last to last command which I have entered in my terminal. So if I just type uname and flag -a, I hit enter, so it is showing me some more details about my local system. Okay, so if you like the video, if you enjoyed the video, just don't forget to hit a like. Also share if you like the video is very informative, or easy for you to understand. Also drop a comment. I will be more than happy to answer all the questions. And I've also written a blog regarding this whole video. You can check out. I will just link the blog in the description. Thank you so much. Also special shout out to Kushwaha and Pathak. They encouraged me, or they are encouraging many developers to just get started with writing blog or making video. And trust me, it's helps a lot, because I was not aware of this concept to the level that I know it now after writing a blog and creating a video. So thank you so much. That's all from my side.